Check it out, hot off the shelves, the brand new MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition. She's a beauty, ain't she? Oh, she's a beast. This is an interesting one with confusing messaging and placement in the marketplace. I personally think this is amazing for Xbox, even better for Meta, and very healthy for the VR realm in general. Let's get into why. An awesome collaboration between Meta and Xbox that was meant to be a complete surprise shadow drop, but was unfortunately leaked just days before, has birthed this brand new MetaQuest 3S with a black and green skin on it. Reminds me of the original MetaQuest, a much better colour for the headset in my opinion. Inside the box we get one 128GB MetaQuest 3S in signature Xbox Carbon Black and Velocity Green, with matching Touch Plus controllers, a limited edition Xbox controller, an Elite strap, and 3 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership, and 3 months Horizon Plus subscription. That's a lot of gear for $399 or £379. If you do the math, it's about $100 saving on the individual item prices, so a great deal. That's going to allow you to put on your MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition and play hundreds of Xbox games like Halo Infinite, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, and Gears of War on a larger-than-life screen, thanks to the combined magic of MetaQuest and Xbox Cloud Gaming with that Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. For those of you who have found your way here from the Xbox side and never played VR, oh boy, you guys are in for a treat. I have tons of VR reviews for you to check out for games like Batman Arkham Shadow and Alien Rogue Incursion. There are also affiliate links to get you money off those games and a good deal on a MetaQuest in all of my descriptions. Okay, let's first talk about that "this is an Xbox" marketing. This could be very confusing for the consumer. So this Quest 3S is not an Xbox. It is indeed just a 3S with a black and green skin. There's no difference on the inside to any Quest 3S you can buy that's white. It's confusing because in the same marketing they show off the ROG Xbox Ally X, which is also a newly announced Xbox partnership, but with Asus? Now that device truly is an Xbox though. You can download and run Xbox games natively on that device. You can't do that here. You have to use Xbox Cloud Gaming, which comes with its own caveats. You can see my issue, right? I'll get into the performance of that primary use case of Xbox Cloud Gaming in a bit, but with all that said, I first want to touch on who I believe this is actually for. Why the Quest 3S and not the superior Quest 3? This package, I don't believe, is for enthusiasts like me. This is more for the Xbox market coming into the Quest realm. That's why it's a Quest 3S, simply to make the whole package price more palatable. Now it also comes with 3 months Horizon Plus, which is an incredibly underrated boon to this package. New players who might not necessarily be in this for VR, but rather the XR flat screen Xbox gaming, are going to be able to jump into a fantastic selection of made for VR titles on day one and learn why VR is the best way to game. At the time of recording this video, some highlight VR games you'll get to play on day one found in the rotating catalogue are the huge 80-hour fantasy adventure Asgard's Wrath 2. There's the best physics-based multiplayer game, Walkabout Mini Golf, and the realistic military shooter Onward. Now it's interesting that it comes with an Elite strap as standard as well, isn't it? There's been a lot of contestation over Meta's current target audience as of late, becoming less adult gamers and more children who want to hang out in social experiences like Meta Horizon or Roblox. Could we analyse this inclusion of an Elite strap as an attempt to rekindle some interest with adults who game? I think so. And obviously for me, and likely you, that's a great move to see. We have had some amazing quality adult games not long past, such as Batman Arkham Asylum, Alien Rogue Incursion as mentioned, and then there's also Metro Awakening and Skydance's Behemoth. But I digress, enough philosophy. Let's get into the performance of Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Quest 3S. Meta themselves mention 20 megabits per second download speed minimum. I'm 60 megabits per second and it works really well over a 5G connection on my 5G router. My first impression is how impressive the lack of input lag is. It's not completely gone, but it is really, really palatable. And that's coming from someone who's really sensitive to it, and quite frankly, typically I can't stand it. So I'd imagine a lot of people won't even be able to tell. All right, Xbox and Meta, very little input lag. Now you've got me taking it seriously. Worth a note, this Xbox controller you can see me using isn't the one that comes in the box, it's just my standard one. As noted before, this headset doesn't do anything that a normal Quest 3S can't do. It's just a paint job, and a sweet deal for new adopters. On the controller, it works really well with my Backbone Pro, which has its own full review on my channel, again with affiliate codes in the description so you can get a good deal if you're wanting to pick one up. Be sure to check that one out and what it brings to the table in its own right. So input lag on a fairly substandard 60 megabits per second down English internet connection is surprisingly low, nice and responsive. What about the visuals? This is the weaker part of the Xbox Cloud Gaming package. There's quite high visual artifacting due to compression that I found can vary from game to game, which is no doubt from a less than ideal bitrate. On the whole, it's not bad, it's serviceable, but don't think it will be comparable as playing 4K on your PC monitor. It's just not that good. What doesn't help is that when you boot a game, it's not actually running on the latest Microsoft Xbox Series X equivalent hardware either. It's running off the equivalent of a Microsoft Series S. And on top of that, it streams at a maximum of 1080p. Playing the Perfect Dark HD remake that came out on the Xbox 360 is pretty tack sharp, but for some reason the new Doom is a bit of a blurry mess. Probably because the game is not really designed to run on hardware the equivalent to a Series S. Many of the existing library do run just fine on Series S, such as Halo Infinite, which appears much sharper. So that's the MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition. I think it's a fantastically priced package for anyone on the edge when it comes to jumping into the XR and VR landscape. You're going to get a great range of Xbox games you can play the moment you open the box, on a massive virtual screen uncomparable to any home cinema system. On top of that 3 months Xbox Ultimate, you're also getting 3 months Horizon Plus, Quest's subscription service with its nice badge of built for VR games. There's that Elite strap, so you're also getting one of the most comfortable ways to play, and you're getting that limited edition colour scheme, which is very, very sexy. My hope is that we get a lot of you coming into VR for the first time, as it's so exciting to see new people discover the wonders of VR for the first time. And remember to check out my other review videos for the best VR games you can currently play on your new Quest 3S. Right, thanks for watching. My name's Dan as always. See ya.